Welcome back to Three Trials Barbecue. The other night, I had a conversation about ribs. So I was able to score a couple of baby back ribs, and I decided why not try the low and slow method and see if that maybe is the key to the best rib. I know it's probably not the most popular way, but today I got time. So we're gonna go ahead and do a trial run of low and slow ribs. And the only catch is I'm gonna be wrapping these in butcher paper and in foil to see which one gives me the best results. We're gonna go ahead and grab some Worcestershire sauce. And we're gonna use this as our binder today. The membrane has already been peeled from these. Now we're gonna start off with a homemade SPG that I made. So we'll just put a light coat on there. This is just a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic. And then we're gonna come along with some of this honey hog from Meat Church. Best seasoning on any type of rib or pork, even chicken. All right, guys, so we're gonna let this go for about 20 minutes, let it sweat, and then we'll see you guys at the Traeger. All right, y'all, so you could see the sweating on these ribs. We're gonna go ahead and set this temperature to 225. We're gonna roll super smoke. Let's go ahead and throw these on. The honey hog looks excellent. So I'm gonna give them a little space in between. So we're gonna let these go. And we're just gonna be spritzing with apple juice. That's my favorite spritz with any type of rib. And we'll check them out when it's time to spritz. And maybe around the 2 hour mark or so. We're trying to hit an internal temperature of at least 165 before we wrap. And like I said, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, y'all, welcome back. It's been 2 hours. Let's take a look at these ribs. Okay, it's looking pretty good there. Rub looks like it's set. Let's go ahead and spritz them. Check 40, 139 heavy. Okay. Well, let's just rotate these. We're going to let them go until we get to that 165, or the color looks good. Maybe 165, 170, and then we'll go ahead and wrap them. We'll see you guys in a little bit here. All right, y'all, we're at 4.5 hours. It's time to check it out, see what the temperature is. We're at 167 on this rack. Oh, 179, 180. Let's check this one. This one's also 168 and 178. Okay, so we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. We'll see you guys at the wrapping table. We're going to start off with these 3 pads of butter. We're using 1 total stick for both slabs, and then we're going to use a little bit of honey. And we're not going to go crazy with the honey. And then we're going to use brown sugar, and again, we're not going to go crazy with this either. It looks pretty good. It smells delicious already. So we're going to go ahead and put this upside down, right on it. And then we're just going to go ahead and wrap it. All right, so that one's set. Okay, so we're going to start with the same thing. Pads of butter first. Honey. And brown sugar. I'm going to grab our rib slab, look at that. And we're also going to put this one upside down. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead and put these back on the pit, and we'll see you guys when it reaches that 195, 200. Stay tuned. 6 to 6.5 hours later, the foil wrap ribs, they did cook roughly about 30 minutes less than the butcher paper. The heat in the foil obviously helps them cook. Around 195, I unwrap both of them and glaze them with barbecue sauce. Now these have been resting for about 10 minutes already, and it's time to see what we got. So we're going to start off with the foil wrapped. So they cook the whole time upside down until we had to glaze them. And you can see they're cracking. They're pretty soft, but they're not fall off the bone. Let's go ahead and flip these over. 225, all that smoke gives them a super pink smoke ring. Well, let's go in for that bite. They're definitely soft. You got that perfect texture where it's not fall off the bone. Definitely tender. And they're soft. They're soft. They still have a little bit of bite though. The most important part is that they're juicy. Move these over. Now the butcher paper, they're definitely got that smoke ring. Still look juicy and tender. Let's go in for that bite. Wow. I don't know, guys. To me, these taste just as tender, if not more. But that also could be the thickness of the slab itself. But as far as which one is better, I can't tell you. All I know is that we got a bunch of smoke on these cooking at one temperature, and they're super juicy. They're all juicy and they all taste delicious. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, this took 6 to 6.5 hours of my time. I can see why cooking at one temperature, especially low, isn't ideal. We may have to kick it up a notch. But first, we may have to do one more trial of this 225 low and slow. I want you guys to go ahead and hit them likes. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Thank you guys for joining me once again. We're going to go ahead and enjoy this dinner. And we'll see you guys on the next trial.
Subscribe on our play button.
Subscribe on our play button.
And help you subscribe on our play button. We do a bunch of subscribers. And help you subscribe on us.